closer look.
What's up, everybody? It's Coley D, and welcome to a closer look. You thought we wasn't going to be back, but we're back. And on my right, we have my good buddy, Steven Cezar, all the way from Texas. What's going on, bro?
Hey, I'm back, y'all. Back. Glad to be back. Like, for real. And with a banger like this, oh, man. Coley, we're going to dive into this motherfucker right here.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
for real.
Yeah, let's not waste any time. Normally, we catch up and do all that other good stuff, but we're going to dive right into this one. And I have my tea right in here for this.
And I got my water bottle right here, so shit.
Oh, yeah, just in case you have to throw it at the screen. But yeah, so in case you was under a rock, where the hell have you been? That's been a YouTube controversy, may I say, and it's involved
internet controversy. Actually.
Oh yeah, internet controversy. Excuse me, and it's involving a certain guy by the name of Chris Chan. And
Christian Weston Chandler, 39 years old, still lives with his mother. And Coley, what is he doing with his mother?
Whoo, you ready for this? Now, on Jerry Springer or any other talk show ever, you will hear like shit to the worst of a degree of, you know, cousins having sex with each other. Or if you cheat, or if you're cheating, you have sex with that person's best friend or their family member or whatever. This one's way past that. So according to this article that I found, and I will back it up with the website that was provided to me by Steven, Chris Chan has reportedly had sex with his own mother. Hold on, let me put it back on Discord for a second. He has sex with his own mother.
Marty, no, honey.
No, Marty.
Oh God. And just in case this video has been taken down, I will provide in the hidden link below. Please go to the description box below. I beg you. I will provide below the hidden link in the description box of the leaked conversation between the interviewer and Chris about him having sex with his mother. Because people like to take shit down, but you know, we're the internet, and shit can only be on there for like 1.2 seconds for someone to download that hoe. It's enough time.
That's right.
You know? But so the short end of it is he had sex with his mom. Don't know what triggered it, don't know why. I don't know. All I know is that because of this, he was served an emergency protective order until the 5th of August, which is in a few days from now as of this tape date. He is not allowed in their home, and he is also not allowed to contact his mom at all. Barbara, who is the mother, is 81 years old. Oh God. She is 81 years old, and she's currently, I cannot believe I'm saying this, and she's currently in senior care inspection right now. Oh my gosh. Steve, provide some insight on this, because you know way more than I do about this. So like when you told me about this, when you told the group about this, shout out to you if you're watching. I'm like, what the hell? So While I drink this tea, you provide your insight on this whole thing. How did you find out about it and everything else?
Absolutely, I would love to provide some insight about Christian Weston Chandler, aka Chris Chan. He was okay. So if you don't know about Chris Chan, he's an internet sensation. He's been an internet sensation since like the early 2000s. I mean, not the early 2000s, the mid to late 2000s. He is an autistic man-child who lives with his parents, well, until his father passed away about 10 years ago. He is widely known for being weird as fuck, and not only weird as fuck, but also creepy as fuck. So there was a band of trolls who basically posed as internet girlfriends. That way that Chris could, creepily talk to these girls and everything. And, he's very candid about his life. He has weird kinks and fetishes and stuff like that. And not only that, but the main reason why he's an internet sensation is because of this crudely drawn comic book that he makes called Sonichu. Sonichu is a mixture of Sonic and Pikachu. Sonic the Hedgehog and Pokemon Pikachu and everything.
Oh, Lord.
And it's creative, but at the same time, it's really poorly done. It's kind of like a mixture between the Get Along Gang and...
Oh, God.
That's what it is. It's a mixture between the Get Along Gang and Manos, basically. Very bad things that just don't go together, like vinegar and oil. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but I've been studying this guy for quite a while. I have, and I wish I had never done it. Like, I've been regretting it ever since.
Oh, wow.
He is an enigma. He really is. What he does is he has no job. He hasn't been employed in 18 years.
Wow.
18 years. He has never been employed in 18 years. He lives off of government subsidies because he's autistic, basically. And he also lives and mooches off the Social Security of his parents. He spends all of his money on toys and other accoutrements. He never really invests his money, or he never saves it. Instead, he would beg for money online, and people always do it because this dude makes Sonichu, and they want more Sonichu because, well,
wow,
absolutely fucking terrible. The art style's horrible. The scenarios are really terrible. It's like you're reading a children's book, a really poorly done children's book.
Well, manga for that matter.
They're racist. They're sexist. Previously, they were homophobic.
Whoa.
They are, well, since Christian Weston Chandler is now known as Christine Weston Chandler. However, people still call him Christian Weston Chandler because they don't acknowledge him as a trans woman. And
wow,
I can't say anything on that. But from now on, I'm just going to call Christine Weston Chandler. But I guess he goes by he, him pronouns or anything like that because nobody really corrects him on it or anything like that. But whatever. Yeah, like they don't. I mean, if people call, if people use he, him pronouns in front of his face while they're talking to him, they don't really correct. I mean, he doesn't really correct them on that. Like, he really don't. So I'm more comfortable I'm more comfortable to say that, he is a he because, well, he never corrects himself on it. He doesn't force that. So I guess he's like a universal gender or some shit like that. I don't know. But this dude right here, Yeah, I mean, what he does is that he has these certain things called love quests, where he strives to find a wife, even though he can't really handle himself. He's fiscally irresponsible. He's socially irresponsible. There was this instance where he went to a GameStop, and there was this video game called Sonic Boom. You remember that? You remember that, Coley? It was absolutely freaking terrible. Like it was made by a different company, but it was published by Sega. The reason why it was made is because there was a cartoon show that came out. It was called Sonic Boom, and it was. I mean, the cartoon show was way much better than the game. Like the game was absolutely freaking terrible, but it was a tie-in to the cartoon show. But the main issue was that Sonic had, I think he had blue arms in that show. Where in the games he had peach-colored arms, and for some fucking reason, Christian went into a fucking rage, and this dude was like, change his arms now. He made a big fucking deal out of it on Facebook, on social media, YouTube, everything, and he was like vehemently pushing this petition to get Sega to change his arms. It's his fucking arms, dude. His fucking arms. And then he was going to GameStop. He was vandalizing the covers and shit.
Wow.
Of the fucking games. Like, he was getting a fucking marker and he was changing the arms and shit. And
that's not gonna change anything. Like you pop the game in, and guess what?
In the game, his arms are still blue. So what are you gonna do about that? You're gonna cry and bitch about that the whole time?
Exactly.
And this dude got confronted about it on GameStop. GameStop wanted his ass out of there.
It's time to vote off the weakest link.
So they got security and everything. But he was there, and he was like, "Don't call anybody." He grabbed his pepper spray and he pepper sprayed the manager.
Wow!
He pepper sprayed the fucking manager, and in the in the state where he lives in, Virginia, that's a felony.
Oh shit!
That's considered assault. You're assaulting an employee. So what they did was that they arrested him, and I guess what they did was that they charged him for a misdemeanor instead, and they gave him probation. So he got off scot-free.
The Lord was looking over him, because let that been me. See what would have happened. Let that been me.
That's
see
what
what
I
happened.
was about to say. If it was somebody with the same skin color as me, they would have got charged to the 3rd degree, dude.
Oh yeah,
real. They would have got charged to the 3rd degree. Like they wouldn't give me any sympathy or anything. Like, oh, his dad died and he's autistic. He's living with his mother. He can't handle himself. So that's probably the plea that they were trying to get by. But it makes no sense at all. The whole scenario was just fucked, and that was one of the many things that happened throughout this weird ass fucking dude's life, and it was his fault. It was his fault. It wasn't anybody else. Like, he has trouble of accepting accountability. He lies a lot. He doesn't really. He's not really aware of what's going on in the world. He thinks the world revolves around him. This is overall bad traits, and no girl wants that. He doesn't take care of himself. He has bad hygiene. He has bad breath. He's tar rages and shit like that. He looks like a little boy.
Oh my
Nobody
god!
wants that. No girl wants that.
Hell no!
That's the main reason why people troll him online, because he's gullible and shit. And that shit drew him mad. Okay, so there was this troll by the name of Blue Spike, and he came up with this persona called Julie.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I think I know where this is going.
Yeah. So this dude right here, Blue Spike, he created Julie, right? And Julie made Chris Chan make a sex video. And the sex video was of him humping this sex doll.
Oh hell no! I love it.
Overhead view and everything. It was an overhead view. He was humping the sex doll and everything. Like he was bare ass naked and shit. His balls were showing. Like his little dick was showing too. And he like erupted into this little like this ugly fucking sounding shit where it was like Julie, Julie, Julie and shit. It became like it was like Julie, Julie, Julie. They shared that shit online everywhere.
Oh
like, for
my
real.
God.
Like they read that shit and they embarrassed the fucking shit out of him.
Oh.
There was this one instance where they shared it on radio stations across the nation.
Oh shit!
They did. Radio stations across the nation was laughing at this fucking dude.
Did Howard Stern get hold of that shit?
Yeah, man. Like, let me tell you, that was the closest thing that Chris Chan got to national exposure until now. Now everybody knows about Chris Chan because this dude was trending #4 on Twitter on July 30th when that shit came out that he was fucking his mom.
Wow.
So now we go back full circle, like legit full circle to this. This dude is an enigma, like he really is. And let me tell you something about his mental health too. Like this dude has gone mad. Like he thinks that in a few years there's going to be a multi-dimensional merge where cartoon characters, video game characters, anything that we create from our minds all of a sudden merge into one entity and we coexist with these fictional creations. He legit thinks that there is a portal somewhere that will initiate the dimensional merge. So what he does around his house is that he bangs holes in his walls in his house. Like he either punches holes in his walls or he's using it in his head because those holes are huge, man.
Oh wow.
I think he's going psycho. Like I legit think he's going psycho.
You know what?
He's so detached from reality.
Oh yeah.
That shit like that has been manifesting in his mind. Like he's turning into either like Pennywise the Clown, fucking who else? Cole, you got any other like he's like turning into Pennywise the Clown.
Let's see. Is he Pennywise the Clown? Let's see. That thing from Hellraiser.
Like who else? Like
if anyone knows the name of that thing from Hellraiser, please comment that in the comment section below. Like that. I can't think of any other. Oh wait. One just came to mind. Predator.
You're one ugly motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
And we all know how ugly that motherfucker was. Yeah, you one ugly motherfucker is right. Like what the hell?
Like he's turned into Pennywise the Clown. Like that's the only person I can think of. Like if this dude is still out by the if they're giving him, if they're being lenient of this dude, I'm not gonna be surprised if he's gonna start going after kids. Like I'm not gonna be surprised.
And see,
because this boy, he enjoys My Little Pony so much He more touched the Friendship is Magic, My Little Pony fandom.
Oh shit.
And there's this new My Little Pony coming out where they stopped the Friendship is Magic altogether and then coming up with a brand new My Little Pony. So he's getting all pissy about that, and he started going on this rant. And he wants Hasbro to cancel the next generation My Little Pony, and he wants them to go back to Friendship is Magic. But no, that shit is over. That shit is over with. You can't tell them to stop. See, that's what I mean by the world revolves around him. He's lost all sense of reality. So the fact that this shit came out.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, yeah, it all comes to a fucking end. Nobody's gonna take him seriously.
No.
Not at all.
No.
Not after this.
No.
Dude, you fucked up. I'm fucking your mom. You see what I'm saying?
Like seriously, and let me just say this, like when it comes to things now. I'm not bringing religion into this, none whatsoever. Disclaimer, but this is my thing right now. The ultimate sin, like I thought up to this point, right, that killing yourself, aka suicide, would be the ultimate sin. No, I think we reached a new high. I think fucking your mom is the new ultimate sin.
At first, like, I felt sorry for this guy. Like, I legit felt sorry for this guy because, you know, I mean, just think about it. You know, you're naive, and throughout this life, you know, nobody really accepts you for who you are because you're like really weird and stuff like that. Like, I'm weird myself. Like, look at this shirt that I'm wearing. I'm proud of my weirdness, brother. Not to Will, bro. King Will. Shout out to King Will if you're watching. He has his own brand called Sweirdo, which, as you can see, superb weirdo. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so please hit him up. I have his links and all that stuff in the description box below. But I mean, but yeah, everybody is weird in their own little way. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely.
But there's
the thing. Oh yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I know you good. But no, there's a level to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand you being a little weird, but at the same time, you have a good head on your shoulders and you're focused on what the hell you're doing, and you know you're being a success for yourself or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But you're doing shit like, but you're doing shit like fucking your mom, and you don't know the reason on why in the slightest you will be aroused by your own mother, which by the way is 81 years old.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, she might have dementia and shit, you know? That you just don't do that, you know? And that's the thing. Like, I lost all sympathy when news news like that came out. Oh, and I was about to say, I wasn't trying to interrupt you, but, you know, when you're growing up and you're autistic, you know, there was a lot of things that happened in his life, whereas there were people that didn't know how to handle him, so they mishandled him. You know, and that's where most of this shit comes from. You know, when you have an autistic son, and autism, you know, nobody really knew about it back then, and you know, it's kind of sad hearing about it. You know, you gotta know more about it. Like, if you're is like 3 years old or 4 years old and they don't know how to talk yet or anything like that. I didn't know how to talk until I was like 3. So, you know, when they don't know how to talk yet or anything, just look more into it. They're not special or anything. They just have a difficult time acclimating to things, you know? And that's the bottom line, you know? So don't try to ostracize them or say that they're not going to amount to anything, because you're going to create people like Chris Chan, because that's exactly what happened to him when he was growing up. Just a reminder for everybody who's watching. Every child that you may come across in your life, yeah, of course, they're going to be little hellions. They're going to be out about doing, weird shit and everything. Like, of course, they're exploring the world and everything. When Chris Chan was growing up, he kind of had a sheltered home life because his parents were calling him, and to him, that created a temperament to whereas he kind of seemed like a bratty little child and everything, especially combined with his autism. Yeah, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be really difficult to raise him. Not only to mention that his parents weren't the nicest people either. They really weren't. They had problems themselves. Mm-hmm. Like, it's well documented on the Quickie website. But I'm just trying to put things into perspective that monsters, manipulative monsters like Chris Chan, can't be created. They're not. They're not necessarily born. They're created. Because they feel like they're lost in the world, so all they can do is wreak havoc and destroy everything. Destroy everything that they have, destroy everything that others have, destroy everything that might, come across as, having structure that they don't have in their life. So that's something that, there's something in their mind that's like, the world is yours now. You are the one that controls it. Where it turns out, no. You can't have that. Sociopaths have that mentality. Psychopaths have that mentality, And I think that Chris is a psychopath. I definitely think so. His behaviors, his behaviors that he has, like, he's bad with money, he's bad with people. No matter how hard he tries, the world revolves around him. All he thinks about is himself. He doesn't think about his mother. Why do you think he fucked his mother? He doesn't take care of his mother. He purchases all his money on toys. He's selfish. He's self-destructive. He's destructive of others around him. He's irresponsible. He definitely falls under a psychopath. People with autism, they can all distance themselves from him because he's definitely not representative of people with autism. He's representative of people with autism who were mishandled throughout their lives, yes, but I wouldn't really consider him to be a poster child for it at all. Like, not at all.
Nope.
But yeah, that's my takeaway on it. The situation is fucked. It really is, dude. For real.
It's beyond fucked. And when I come up with a word for it, I'll let y'all know. This is my view on the whole thing. Like, I feel like you've hit everything spot on. There's I know personally a few people that has autism, and to go even further, I know a person who has Asperger's syndrome or whatnot. Shout out to Mallory Zeiger if you're watching. So she's fucking fantastic. But there's a difference. I don't care what problem you have, right? There's a difference between getting help for it and try to get one step closer for mental health wellness, and then there's that joint to where you're like, I don't care, this is what it is what it is, and I'm just gonna go on that downward spiral. And that's apparently where Chris Chan went through. He had that. Yeah, he had that those terrible things happen to him, but at the same time, you have to know, he's old enough to know right from wrong, and My thing is his mannerisms and everything like that, and to have the cherry on top with the whipped cream and the freaking sprinkles and all that shit to happen, which is having sex with your own mother, like I seen stories on like TV shows such as Steve Wilkos.
You are sick! Get off my stage! You want to see I got mad?
There's even stories where they have like molestation stories, like did you fondle with this child, this, that, and the third. Sometimes it'll be like the mother or the father. Mostly it'll be the father, but there'll be episodes where the mother will actually do some shit like that, or recalls harm to the child or whatever. My point I'm getting at is this: to have the roles reversed and to have your own seed do this to you, I feel for Brenda. 81 years old. You're in the you're in the hospital, and
her name's Barbara.
Barbara, yeah. Like you're. I thought I said that. My thing is I can get over the fact of this happening at that age, this happening, period. Okay, I don't care what age it is, but it's even doubly worse that she's 81 years old, and you're and you're not allowed to talk to your mother for a while. That's the ultimate sin to me. There's no amount of good, however long you have left in your life. We don't know, we never know how long we're gonna live. Only good Lord knows. But my thing is, there is no amount of good. I don't care if you live to 110. After that was your suicidal wish right there. You're going to hell automatically. There's a stamp on that. There's no removing that shit. It is permanent red ink.
For real. You don't have sex. You don't have a son either.
Exactly. That's disgusting. That's freaking disgusting. I'm
pretty sure that. Listen, I'm pretty sure that she didn't even have the mental capacity to realize that she was having sex with her own son. If you look at some videos,
she was raped.
Yeah, she was. If you look at some videos of her begging online,
wow.
Yeah, she's on Christian Weston Chandler's YouTube, helping her son beg online. She literally looks like she's confused.
Oh, God.
She looked like something straight out of a horror movie, dude.
Holy shit.
It was disturbing.
Action. My name is Barbara Chandler. We are in an emergency situation. Rappahannock is getting ready to cut our service. That will stop us from doing anything. Cooking, whatever. Please, somebody, buy the stamp album for $1,000 to help us with our emergency. Thank you.
That wasn't that fucking scary. She literally looks like donations. Like she got a fucking gun pointed to her fucking head, dude. For real.
Bruh.
That ain't it. I'm legit thinking, and she wasn't even, she was, how old in that video? She was probably 75, 76. Yeah, that was actually a few years back.
Oh,
and
God. That's scary as fuck, bro.
Like, it was weird as hell, and that music in the background, like, what the fuck? Anyways,
I gotta bring up one interesting factoid. So recently, this awesome guy came to my studios about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and there was I just came back from using the lavatory, and I sitting here hearing something weird from his laptop. I'm like, the hell are you watching? and then goes Chris Chandler. He's singing this, that, and the third. And I'm like, he's what? So I look on the screen. I see and I hear this guy singing more so sound like a seal belly aching. Like I'm like, what? Like I
gotta show that.
I looked at him. I'm like, bruh, you have to turn this off. He sound.
Can we show that? Can we show that in the podcast?
We're going to show that. Matter of fact, we're gonna show that shit right now.
Where have all the good men gone, and where are all the gods? Where's the streetwise Hercules to fight the rising odds? Isn't there a white knight upon the fiery steed? Late at night I toss and turn, I dream of what I need. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the end of the night. He's gotta be strong, and he's gotta be fast, and he's gotta be fresh from the fight. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the morning light. He's gotta be short, and it's gotta be soon, and he's gotta be larger than life.
Not in a billion years. There are only so many words I can drag out of my vocabulary to say how awful that was. You actually sing like a train going off the rails.
You hear how horrible that shit is? You know, that shit is so horrible. It sounds worse than Ice JJ Fish. And it even sounds even worse. It even sounds worse than She Bangs. You know what I'm talking about, William Hung.
William Hung?
Oh my god. William Hung would be a joy to listen to right now.
Oh yeah, for real. After hearing that. Oh god.
Gosh.
Yeah, so Simon Cowell, if he were to hear that, he would be like, stop. He was. I've ever had in a whole entire life. Get the hell off the stage now.
No, Maverick, get the hell off this planet. You have no reason, no business to go into any record company, including mine, and singing like that. Like, oh my dear Lord.
Absolutely horrible.
Like,
absolutely horrible.
Like, and like,
we can't show this on this, unfortunately, but there is a video online that exists of him drinking his own cum.
Oh yeah, we cannot show that, but that's just that's absolutely disgusting. I've seen that shit. Oh my lord! Like what made you think of doing that?
Judging by the volume in that cup, That was a lot of fucking nut. Like, for real. That is a lot of fucking nut. Like, it really was, dude. Like, and that shit looked rotten, too. Like, oh my God, dude. Like, it was all green and shit.
No.
It was disgusting.
No homo, but if your shit is green, you better go to the doctor and get yourself checked now.
Yeah. It's his diet. His diet was fucking horrible. Dude.
Oh,
I was eating like snack foods and shit. McDonald's, Burger King. No, dude. You gotta eat some greens, bro.
Oh,
eat some greens and fruit.
Hell yeah, balance that shit. Look, there's a reason why. There's a reason why old commercials said it's part of a balanced breakfast. Keyword balance. You know.
Like for real, dude.
No,
sir.
Get some veggies and grains and you know like all that good shit in there. Like, come on, bro. Like, I eat some Brussels sprouts every now and again, but that's a whole other story. Like,
Brussels sprouts are good as fuck. They're really delicious.
Oh yeah.
Brussels sprouts, broccoli, collard greens, man, dude.
Man, look.
Green beans, shit.
But you're drinking your own. Oh no, I'm sorry.
Get the sense of yourself.
I can't everybody knows my status by now. You know what I'm saying? I'm bisexual and I'm not scared to talk about it. But that's one thing that I don't do. That's absolutely disgusting. That's gross. There's some things you don't do, and that's one thing you don't do, right there. Mm-hmm. You don't do that. That's fucking disgusting. But oh gosh, Christian, I doubt you're watching this, but in the event that you are, you need to definitely get some help for yourself. It may be too late because you already sealed your fate, but at least while you're still on this earth, before you ultimately go to hell, you will at least make a better person out of yourself. Because that right there that you did to your mom, she do not deserve that. I will say that again. She did not deserve that. I don't care. Like I know there's some things like when I was a kid that me and my mom didn't agree on and stuff like that or whatever, but at the same time she was always there for me. She always took care of me and all that stuff. She always rooted me on and all of that. So and that's why I appreciate my mom every single step of the way.
Can I say one last thing?
What's that?
Yeah, I agree with Coley, in which I say that it's probably too late for you to get help. But if God has any mercy in your life left, in your pathetic little life, you should definitely do that. You should definitely go get help. Because if you don't, and shit like this is going to happen again, they're not going to have any more patience for you. And if it's confirmed, which it probably is, that you fuck your mother by the powers that be in your own state, you should be arrested and charged. You should definitely be arrested and charged. And I don't know what your mom going to do with all your toys and all your games, all your fucking models of dolls of My Little Pony and shit. But dude, you have a reckoning. You have a reckoning that's coming, and I hope that that God has mercy on your soul, in which that's probably what He's going to do. Because you keep getting away with everything and shit, but I don't think it's going to happen this time. I actually think that he's going to be arrested and charged. because there is one thing that happened. So there's just one quick thing that I need to point out. Chris has been actually manipulating his mom into sending him money while he's been away from the house.
Wow.
That probably that violates the order, I believe. And the dude who discovered it already called the cops.
Wow.
So, So
what state is he? What state is he in?
Virginia.
Oh my God.
That's right above me, Colby.
Oh God.
Yeah, I know, man. Like, for real. But still, though. What I was about to say is that, wherever may happen then, or what might happen now, or what already happened, he's sleeping in his own car, in which he should. I mean, he doesn't have the money to afford a hotel. The GoFundMe for his trip to some kind of pony convention got canceled. Everybody got refunded.
I'm glad they did. Thank you.
Yeah. That's the kind of shit that's been going on in his life. He's been mooching off of people because he's a persona and everything like that. He's a persona that everybody apparently has this kind of infatuation with. Whichever fans or fanboys that he has that mooches off of him, sends him money and shit. They don't want anything to do with that. They don't want anything to do with you anymore now that you fuck your own mother and shit. Which I believe that you do fuck your own mother, and I keep saying that because I'm gonna keep saying it. You did fuck your own mother.
Yeah.
But the thing is that nobody ain't gonna have anything to do with you anymore. So now you do regret buying all those fucking Transformers, My Little Pony, all that shit. Nobody wants anything to do with you, so you ain't gonna help yourself. You don't have a job. I hope those Social Security payments get canceled and shit.
Oh,
so
gosh.
that's why he stole money from his mother, because he ain't getting any of that, the security. So, all I can say is, well, dude, fuck you. Like, that's all I can say. Like, I lost all sympathy for him because he's a manipulator and he's a liar and he's, he's basically Oedipus and shit like that, His own father died, now he's fucking his own mother and shit. So, yeah, that's just
let me check something real quick. Let me check something real quick. Hey Siri, does Virginia carry the death penalty?
Okay, I found this on the web for Does Virginia Carry the Death Penalty? Check it out.
Okay. So, see, because here on A Closer Look, we like to look up factual information. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. Okay. Ooh. He is lucky. So, as of recently, and when I mean recently, I mean February 3rd, 2021. Recently, they decided to abolish the death penalty, and the way and the way that Virginia's been doing it, you get lethal injection. You know what I'm saying? So, with that said. The most that would do to this guy, if convicted of this and everything else that he's been doing, because scary thing, they've been following whoever's been following this guy got every single noted move documented on the internet for everyone to see. By the way, so if charged
10 to 15 years.
You're right.
It's 10 to 15 years. Yeah. It's 10 to 15 years because, in the state of Virginia, incest, that's 10 to 15 years. If he was, so if he was charged with the thing, like, if Barbara is if Barbara has dementia, then that would render Chris to be responsible, because he's the caretaker. So that means they will charge him with rape. They will charge him with rape, incest, everything. So that'd be at least 20 years in prison. And he will never see his mom again, and he will have to register as a sex offender.
Then on top of that, you got all the other shit that's documented on the internet, like you know, like the stealing of the money, using other, using on charity websites to for false pretenses and shit like that. Like,
well, he's not going to be charged for that because people consensually agreed to sending money to him, so that's not going to happen.
Oh well, yeah, but yeah. Oh, and legally we cannot use the sound effect, but all those people that gave him the money consensually deserves the hee-haw for that. What the fuck you thinking? What the hell? But 20 years and you'll be like 50 something when you get out.
He'd be 59.
Yeah.
Or he'd be at least 60. Yeah. His mom would be dead and gone by now. But once he gets out, he don't have any support. Like,
at all.
None at all. None at all. Like, he'd be lonely and miserable.
Well, Master, start practicing that now, because after this, no one ain't gonna want to fuck with you ever again. Consider this your death sentence. No one's fucking with you ever again. No one's gonna follow you. You're gonna lose all your followers. You're gonna lose all your fans, support, all that shit. You're done. Finito. Done. See ya.
Yeah, the saga's over. The saga's over after this. We're probably approaching the end of all this. And I'm happy to say, and I'm so glad it's over. I really am. I do blame the people that took advantage of him, along with himself, because he had control over this. Like, he could have, separated himself from all that, But most of the blame goes on him. Most of the onus goes on himself.
Yep.
Because you are in control of your own destiny, not the trolls. You are in control of your own destiny. You're in control of your own actions. You're in control of what's around you. You're in control of your own finances. Basically, everything that's you is what you're in control of. You don't have to blame anybody else. But I will say that what the trolls did was wrong, and still is wrong. Like what they did to him, like they messed with his mind and everything like that. But I mean, I can't say anything about, what he did eventually in the end and what got him to this situation in the first place, of his own mom. So, that's on him. I don't blame anybody else but him. So that's all I gotta say.
And with that, speaking of goodbyes from earlier, we gotta say goodbye to this edition of a closer look. Before we do, this man is going to make a comeback himself or whatever on YouTube soon or whatnot. So
yeah, that's right. What I'm planning to do is that my channel is strictly going to be movie reviews only, and that's what I want to do. I'm going to do movie essays and editorials, films, analysis. I'm also going to do TV shows if I want to, but for now, what I want to do is I want to analyze cinema and stuff like that, because that's my true passion. That's what I really want to do. So I'm eyeing a return probably late 2021 or early 2022. That's what I want to do.
So hang on it. So hang on in there. He's gonna be bouncing back with that awesome content around about that time frame. And when he does, me, I will let you know. So you can tune in to this guy right here because he actually does awesome work. Trust me. So, you know. But other than that, that's gonna do it for this edition of A Closer Look. I think I need to lie down after this one.
Me too.
Special thanks to Stephen Cezar for dropping in and letting me know of this story. Good. And you know, like, I swear that really proves when you think you heard it all, you have not. So remember that in life. God.
One more thing. There's this website called sonitude.com/CWCKI. Go on there, and that's where you find all the information that you need on this character. Not only that, but there's this man called Gino Samuel. He has basically what you call not just an encyclopedia, because encyclopedia is just a partial. It's not really partial, but it's kind of like a summary of events. This dude has a whole sequence of everything that has been documented online of this dude. Type in Geno Samuel, GenoSamuel, and it'll what will pop up is Chris Chan, A Comprehensive History. And when I mean comprehensive, I mean comprehensive.
Wow.
Like this dude is he basically did a whole freaking history on this dude. It's so fascinating. There's 59 videos, at least I think there is, and each of them are about an hour long. So if you have the time or the patience, check them out, man. It's really interesting.
So you heard it, man. And again, all of these links, including the hidden link to that 9, I think it's 9 or 10 minutes long of the audio of him admitting that he done the deed, will be right in the description box below. Please check all of that out. Check out the Sweirdo line out. shout out to King Will for that. Alright, but we out of here. On behalf of Stephen Cezar, this is Cody Dixon. I need to lie down. See you next time. See you next time on A Closer Look. Good night.
Good night, y'all.
Hey, Austin.
Closer look.